Welcome back to Ponderosa North for the love of Bonanza. Well, we're down to wife number 3, Marie de Marnier from New Orleans. As you can see, another beautiful woman for Ben Cartwright. Guy had good taste, that's for sure. Here they are together as Ben Cartwright and Marie de Marnier. So Marie was she was a woman orphaned and raised in a convent in New Orleans, and she was a sportsman, she was a rider, she was a fencer. Here's Joe holding his mom's épée, and is featured in the pilot episode when he's fencing in the living room, which irritates Adam for some reason. And she is a woman with a past, which is outlined in Marie, My Love, Her episode, which is a flashback as usual. All of Ben's wives' episodes are flashbacks. Marie de Marnier is a survivor. There is no doubt about it. She's quite the woman. And it seems like their romance was quite cool. It wasn't any sort of, it wasn't passionate, or it just sort of creeped up on them. So the story goes that Joe is injured riding into the courtyard of the ranch house, falls, hits his head, and of course Ben the worrier is reminded that that is how in fact Marie passed away. She rode into the courtyard and fell and passed away from fall from a horse. So the story goes, I'm not going to tell you the whole story in case you haven't seen it, but I'll just give you a basic sort of outline of their courtship. Jean de Marnier worked for Ben on the Ponderosa, and Marie de Marnier was his wife. They were separated, but Jean saved Ben's life, but in the process lost his life. And he asked Ben to go to New Orleans to seek out Marie and tell him of his death. Why a letter wouldn't do, I don't know. So Ben actually got on a clipper ship, went around the Cape to New Orleans, left his 2 boys behind, probably around 10 and 4, to seek out Marie and tell her of Jean's death. Now, it's a very complicated story with a lot of characters. And like I said, I don't want to give it away in case you haven't seen it. But I'd really like you to see it because it's quite a beautiful episode. It's the sets are really gorgeous. The wardrobe, I mean, look at the wardrobe. It's absolutely stunning what they did in Marie, My Love. So he does seek her out. He does inform her of Jean's death. And while he's in New Orleans, sort of her past comes back to haunt her, and Ben's trying to figure it all out. He's staying with a friend, Marios Azreville, who has a fencing academy. So if you like fencing and you like dueling, this is the episode for you. She was quite the sportswoman, very, very much like Joe. Joe totally took after her. She was a feisty, rebellious, sort of almost reckless woman. I mean, the first time Ben sees her, she is her almost running him down in the street, recklessly galloping her horse through the streets of New Orleans. So probably contributed to her death. So like I said, the story is very involved and complicated, and I'm not going to give it away. You have to go see it. It's called Marie, My Love. In the pilot episode, she is referred to as Felicia. I'm not sure why they changed it to Marie, but in fact, Marie de Marnier is played by Felicia Farr. And Felicia Farr was sort of your everyday working actress in the 50s, and best known for 3:10 to Yuma with Glenn Ford. But most notably, her career kind of ended when she married Jack Lemmon. Her work got less and less, and she was married to Jack Lemmon for a good 40 years, up until his death. So great couple there, Felicia Farr and Jack Lemmon. I'm going to, and as far as her past goes, like I said, she was married to Jean de Marnier, and she had a child, and she thinks that the child is dead, but her mother-in-law has given this child away because of, you know, it wasn't done, you know, this sort of out of these out of wedlock kind of pregnancies and births. But her other son does show up in the first son, in the episode The First Son, later on in the series, which would be Joe's half-brother, another half-brother for Joe. So as far as Felicia Farr goes, I'm going to just read you an article of an interview with her done in Bonanza Gold magazine in 2008. She says, back then, if you could ride a horse and look good in gingham, that was it. You had it made. So that's what I was doing. And I think probably the people at Bonanza saw me in a Western, and that's how I got the part on Bonanza. She says, well, you know, Marie, my love, was a flashback. I was supposed to be the mother of the youngest son, little Joe, who in real life I never got to meet. She laughs. You know, I lived on the same block in Beverly Hills as Michael Landon once, and I still never got to meet him. So that's kind of humorous. She says, one of the most memorable scenes in the episode Marie, My Love was when Marie almost ran Ben Cartwright down in the street. Remember I was telling you about that? She says, like many viewers, we wondered, the interviewer is asking, we wondered if that was really you riding the horse, or was it a stunt woman? And Felicia says, I did all the actual riding on that episode, she recalls. There were no doubles, nothing, none. So she was it. She did it all. And the fencing too. So she was quite an athlete. She says, for many years, there's been a rumor that someone died on the set while Marie, My Love was filming. Farr recalled the event. She says, yes, there was a man who was in the audio department who had a heart attack. And so it was no rumor. Somebody actually passed away on that episode. So here she is, Marie Desmarniers. I encourage you to see her episode, Marie, My Love. Absolutely beautiful woman. Very interesting story. Lorne Greene is stellar in this episode. He's fantastic in this episode. So go ahead and watch it. We'll see you next time on Ponderosa North for the love of Bonanza. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.